But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. One day if the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my dick a ride. Out here switching sides. Costing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not showing. I swear my flow, how I'm potent, how these hoes got open. And you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your seven victim hoes free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there, no walls. I ain't kissing ass in the shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the enemy, she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they ain't needed nothing drive. Horsepower, speed punching. Smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these is stunning. Ain't me like Jesus function. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat a peanut buzzing. Fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I seen your ship and see her sunken. Missing me, she keep her cutting. She can keep her loving. Hot box and blue bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Hey, Creighton. Creighton, we're live. You didn't have your headphones on. You don't have your mic down. The last like 20 seconds of me screaming was all on the podcast.
Was it? For real?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Hey, Chris, how's it going, dude?
I thought you.
Thank you for changing the name of the podcast to that. That's a fantastic.
Are we on 167?
Yeah, it's
We're not
167.
on 168.
No, today's 167. Remember, because yesterday was 166, and you thought it was order 66, and I was like, no, it's 166, not 66.
Like order 66.
Oh my God,
There we go.
that's what you said yesterday. Now we're double repeating ourselves. I'm not just repeating what I did yesterday. You're repeating what we did yesterday.
We're indubitably repeating ourselves.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
David would be disappointed in you.
Indubitably. I can't do it.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Are you serious?
No, I am being serious. Like I have trouble with that word.
In.
In.
Doob.
Id.
Id.
Blee.
Indubitably.
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 Indubitably. I can't.
Oh my God. That's incredible. I mean, as much as MFAM hates Nade, that shit is hilarious. No, that shit's hilarious.
Wait, what is?
Nothing. I'd rather not.
Okay.
It's one of those things. It's the last episode of the week, Creighton.
Yeah, you know
This
what that means. You haven't got the chat pulled up.
God damn it. I keep fucking...
We're just limping through this.
There we go. It's the we're at the end of our little trail after getting shot by the arrow. We haven't died yet, but we're on our way to death.
I'm pretty sure that's been the beginning of the podcast to now.
Basically, I am so... I didn't take a nap. Like I've taken a nap before all these past few podcasts. So like I got like 3 or 4 hours.
I took a nap actually before this one. That's why I was so late.
What?
Yeah.
When did you get off work?
7:30. Actually, I got off at like 8:15, but like I was supposed to get off at 7:30. I was pissed about that, but it's okay.
You took a nap?
Yeah. I went to Kristen's house. We hung out. We ate pizza. We watched My Little Pony, and I fell asleep. It was a good day. What?
Nothing. You know what? You
can't
just sit here. You can't just sit here and say we watched My Little Pony. Like it was like watching like a normal show.
Well, we're in the middle of watching My Little Pony.
No, I didn't know you were in the middle of it. I thought you were just like watching it for Kristen's sake. I didn't know that you guys were watching My Little Pony. Like that's a thing you're doing.
Yeah, we're doing it because she wants that stuff. Look, let me tell you, it's been so hard finding something to watch with this girl. Like it's the hardest. Like 'cause she doesn't watch anything. So I was like, what do you watch?
Show her Game of Thrones.
No, she won't like it.
She won't like it?
No.
She's a witch.
She doesn't like watch stuff. So I was like, what have you seen?
She watches My Little Pony.
That you want to like, but I mean that's the only thing. I'm like, what have you seen?
Only thing so far. Show her things.
I'm trying to. It's like she watches things, but she doesn't watch things. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like she's not really paying attention, even though they're on. It's like she's just kind of there and happy to be there because I'm there. which is fine. I like that, but like at the same time, just fucking pay attention. But yes, that's the only thing she's like seeing them. Like, if you could pick anything for me to watch, what would you want me to see? And she said My Little Pony. So I feel like Quentin is just God, and like he's like found a way to make me watch My Little Pony, because I told him that I would never watch My Little Pony, and here we are.
I'm so upset that this podcast started
Like that.
and that you're talking about, like like the fact that you watch, like not like the fact that you watch it is just absurd to me.
On the other side of this, My Little Pony is actually pretty good.
Shut the fuck up.
It's-
No, it isn't.
I mean, like,
no,
hear
you
me
don't
out.
get to continue. You don't. No,
Hear me
no.
out.
I'm not
Hear
hearing you
me
out. I'm not
Hear
hearing
me
you out.
out.
It's fucking trash.
The world building in My Little Pony is fucking incredible. Look, Charlie, look at me. Look at me. I've not seen this level of world building since Game of Thrones. Like, it's incredible. I wish I was joking, but I'm serious. The lore is like, and you can ask Chris, like, the lore is deep on My Little Pony. And there's no reason for it at all. So here we are.
I'm upset. There's just no chance. This is what's happening in my life right now. There's no chance that my friend who I do a podcast with is using our precious podcast time to not just talk about, but to glorify the series My Little Pony.
Do you want to? Would you rather me talk about Conway Twitty?
I will kill you. What's the one thing I hate? Genuinely,
Apparently Conway
it's
Twitty.
Conway Twitty.
I didn't know.
I hate Conway
I
Twitty.
didn't know that until today, though. Like, I come in because like my dad and my grandpa both used to listen to Conway Twitty. So on the way here, I was just kind of listening to it, to reminisce and stuff like that. And I
don't know.
I come in to talk about, like, hey, have you ever listened to Conway Twitty, Charlie? What do you think about Conway Twitty? Do you like him? And Charlie's like, no, I fucking hate him.
I hate Conway
And
Twitty.
I was like, why? What did that man ever do to you and his tight-fitting jeans and his slick back hair?
He ruined multiple episodes of Family Guy for me.
That's a funny bit, though. That's a pretty...
It's funny the first time. And then it's stupid. Then it's stupid because it takes away 1/3 of an episode is Conway
took away
Twitty.
7 minutes of
Yes.
Really?
The whole 7 last minutes of an episode. Like, Peter literally goes one time like, well, that's it for this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, Conway Twitty. And then it just plays out all the way until the credits for 7 for 7 minutes.
It says, hello, darling. Nice
Shut
to
the
see
fuck
you.
up. Talk. I'm
It's
getting...
been time. See, like that? Yeah. I know it's bad. I know it's horrible, but, like, I'm just trying to context. And you spilled coffee all over the floor. That is so much wasted coffee. I screamed because I care.
It's like 3. It's like collectively 10 or 15 drops.
I mean, but look how much came out of the cup. You know what I mean? We're trying to save water here, Charlie. How fucking dare you? How dare you?
When you pour coffee and it's inevitable, you're gonna pour coffee. I'm gonna kill you.
What, are you gonna jab me in the side, making me spill it and drop my mug and it smash to the ground?
I'm not gonna make you do it. You're gonna do it yourself. You are a clumsy person.
No, I have the steadiest of hands. My hand is the one that you want on the wheel.
No. Your dumbass tried to jump the median.
But my hand is the one everybody always puts on the wheel anyway.
Inevitably,
Isn't
you
that
are going to
hilarious?
drop. You're gonna drop something. It's gonna happen.
And when I do, you'll be there.
And when you do, I'll be there, and I will make fun of you ruthlessly.
You'll be like Reverse Flash. It was me, Creighton. I made you drop that. I went back in time and tripped you, and then flash back here, and you fell.
Did you hear? Did you hear about Avatar?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
Oh yeah. See, I talked about it today on the other podcast, and I forgot.
Well, see, we're not that podcast. This one's better in every way, and I won't even say the name of that other podcast because
That's
hate
what they
it
say
so
about
much.
this one. It's
Well,
like
there you
I'm
go.
literally like
Who is they? I don't even address them.
my brother and Aleem
I don't even
on the
talk to
episode
them.
3
I'll
podcast.
never address them.
Also say the same thing what you're doing right now. They do it, and I don't like that you're doing this as well. It's annoying.
But
I don't like that I'm part of 2 podcasts that hate each other.
Also, I kind of hate Michael right now because
Why do
he
you-
left my creamer outside
Oh,
of the
yes.
fridge, and it got horrible. And then I saw him at Food Line, and I brought it up immediately as soon as I saw him.
What did he say?
I was like, hey, man, how's it going? He's like, yeah, I'm doing good. I said, oh, really? Did you buy some more creamer for me?
What did he say?
He's like, what? Creamer? And I was like, yeah, you left my fucking creamer out on the table out of the fridge. I was in uniform in front of my boss and everything.
What did he say?
He's like, what? Like, he had this look of shock and surprise on his face. And then
Well, Faith probably was the one responding to you.
Well,
on
that's what I'm
Snapchat.
saying. Faith
He
told him,
probably has no.
Faith
She probably
told
didn't.
him, but he brushed it off because he remembered. After
Okay, I was about
to
to say there was like a decent chance that she would just answer as him on Snapchat and just not even not tell.
And I told him I was coming for him, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Don't worry about it. I got you. I know where you live."
Yeah, the funny thing is you know where he lives, and now he doesn't know where you live. Like you genuinely have the higher. You're like
Right? I have 4 locations I could be at any time.
more than that. No, you have lots, millions of locations. There's a lot of places, Craig.
No, I'm talking about 4 locations that I stay at that he just has no idea.
Oh yeah.
I think he knows where the one is. He definitely knows where my grandma's house is.
I doubt it.
Do you know where my grandma's house is?
Yeah, I doubt he could get there though. I just don't think he knows how. He wouldn't know. He wouldn't be able to
Is he just not good with directions?
He doesn't go anywhere. He doesn't drive. He goes to work, but I don't drive now. But when I know this town pretty well now. I drove my moped enough to know where most shit is. I would have trouble getting somewhere like Chris's house or like Bethany or Vita out that way. But in your side of town,
they're not even in the same direction.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in terms of within 10 minutes of here.
Yeah.
I could get to your house. I know how to get there. I know how to get to the place I would need to go to know how to get to your. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know.
Well, it's all about setting checkpoints for yourself.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
It's and I started doing this when I was younger.
I could go to Buford. I know how to get to Buford.
Yeah.
I know how to go to Indian Land.
And I started doing this when I was younger with my mom, but I would just pay attention to where we were going to make little landmarks in my head. So when I started driving, they would be like, "Oh, how do you know to go?" I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I pay attention." And my brother didn't know where to go. My sister doesn't drive. I don't know about my stepbrother. I'm pretty sure my stepbrother's good about it. But then I'll meet people. They'll get in a car and like Matt, who set a GPS just to get from his house to your house. And I'm like, why?
Has anything funny happened? No.
No. I mean, I get it, to a certain extent, because if you hadn't grown up in this neighborhood, it would be very confusing.
Yeah. I love that we both was no, nothing funny. Creighton defended My Little Pony for 5 minutes.
We talked about Conway Twitty, who Charlie hates.
I hate Conway Twitty.
Which I know what I'm getting him for Christmas now.
If you give me anything to do with Conway Twitty,
Kanye Twitty.
If you give me a Kanye Twitty thing, that'll be awesome. If you give me anything to do with Conway Twitty,
thank you.
I swear to you, you will hate every birthday you have for the next 45 years.
Is that worth
You will hate your.
Is that worth it?
It won't be worth it. You will hate every birthday from now until the time you're 68 years old. It'll be the worst 45 years of your life.
Oh, that might be fun though.
No, I don't mean I'll get you shitty gifts. I mean it'll be my mission to make your birthday a bad time. You won't be getting a bad a shitty gift. Your day will be bad. You will have it'll be my mission in life to make sure I'll finally get a driver's license just so that I can go around and fuck up this town in the right spots for your birthday every year to be a terrible experience. That'll be my mission. If you get me a Conway Twitty anything for my birthday next year, I will even as a gift before my birthday, just never get me a Conway Twitty gift, because if you do, I'm telling you, from that moment, that'll start down the fucking countdown clock. In the next 45 years from that time on, I mean it. I mean this. Every birthday you have, I will make it my mission to make you. I'll shoot you with a paintball gun on your way to work. I will slash your fucking tires. It'll be.
It was you at Applebee's.
No, but it will be now. You will have a horrible. I'll get stink bombs. I will make my life's mission to ruin your birthdays. You will have a horrible. Your birthday will be a shitty day for the most of your life. For the biggest part of your life, your birthdays will be shitty.
What if I just move away?
Then you'll move away, and your birthdays will be shitty because I'll be there.
He'll turn around and be like,
"It's only one day. It's only one day a year. I got airplane money.
When's my birthday,
I got airplane
though?
money. What?
When's my birthday though?
April 12th, 14th. It's right then. It won't
You
be hard.
Don't know what day it is?
It's one of those days.
And
18th or 16th
you're
or something.
This is the day I'm gonna make a living hell for you.
Yeah, it won't be hard to figure out your birthday, Creighton. I know it's in April, and I know your mom. Like, it's easy to figure out. I have friends. I know Kristen. I have her phone number. Like, I can go to your Facebook. It's not the hardest thing to find that day.
I can warn
It
them
will
all.
become my mission. I'll know you that day. That day will be inside my head once it becomes an issue.
That's kind of sweet, though, that you would remember.
Oh, it wouldn't be sweet.
But
it would be
though?
no.
Just a
It
little
would
bit.
be. It would be a problem for you,
I would kind of be excited.
Creighton. I
Ooh.
like the color of your suit. I like that one too.
I'd be like,
That's definitely one of my favorite of your blazers.
I'd be so excited. I'd be like, how's it gonna ruin it this year? Like, you know what I mean? And then we'd have like a spy versus spy like thing. And then
No, it would be Jerry and Tom, but Tom is the size of Jerry. Like, it wouldn't be fair. It would be the smarter one is now bigger and stronger. Like it would be an absurd situation for you every birth. Like, you don't understand the levels of creativity I would come up with.
would you pay people to beat me up?
No.
No.
No, you would not. You wouldn't. You don't even. You can't comprehend the fuckatry that I would come up with. Like, I'm talking like boxes of spiders. Like, I'd purchase animals to do this. Like, I would like, dude, I'm ruining your life.
Over a Conway Twitty?
Yes. I don't
But you
want
don't
it.
even know what it is?
Yeah, I don't want it.
What if it's like a Conway Twitty hoodie?
That's even worse. I don't want that. I don't want anything to do with Conway. He ruined Family Guy for me. He ruined so many episodes. I'm telling you, don't get it. Like, I have a real thing against this. I hate Conway Twitty.
Wow.
I have an
You and
agenda.
Conway Twitty have beef.
I have beef with Conway Twitty.
Doesn't little Gideon have hair like Conway Twitty?
I don't know. If he does, I'm upset.
Well, I won't tell you.
And if you get me anything, if you get me Gideon, like, that's enough.
do
Like,
play
you just
games.
making that connection is enough for me to now put Gideon from Gravity Falls in the same category.
What
Like,
if I just
just
get
because
you,
it would be a reference in your mind to Conway Twitty, and that would be the reason you got it.
What if I just get you a set of action figures and little Gideon happens to be in there, and it has nothing to do with Conway Twitty? I've completely forgotten about this conversation at that point.
No, you have to. Now you have to remember, because if you don't,
Now
you're
I
fucked.
have to remember.
Yeah, if you don't, you're fucked. Like,
Oh.
I'm telling
So
you.
you wouldn't want a little Gideon action figure to complete your Gravity Falls action figure set?
I don't have a Gravity Falls action figure
No,
set.
but I'm talking about if I got you a Gravity Falls, like a complete Gravity Falls action figure set.
No, I wouldn't want it.
Really?
Yeah, because Gideon would be part of it, and you've ruined that for me.
Wow, that is deep. Will you get me a Gravity Falls action figure set?
Probably not.
Damn it!
Our stream is lagging on my end.
It's not like on mine. Looks
Is
pretty
it not?
solid. Nope.
It's not like sitting still?
No.
Okay, we're good then. Yeah. I was making sure. I went red over there for like a second. The internet's been weird the last couple of days. Like, it'll go off for a second every once in a while.
It really has been, and like,
Excuse me.
I don't know if that's part of why like that and us being late is part of why like we don't get viewers in here till like or like a lot of people in here till like the last little bit.
Well, it's mostly because we're starting later than usual. Like, the last two nights started like way later than usual.
Yeah.
Like, not like super later, but like later enough.
Yeah, late enough.
Yeah, 'cause like yesterday we didn't start till like 12:25. Today was 12:35.
I'm off this weekend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like the whole weekend.
Yes. I'm excited.
We could probably try and do one Saturday, but I don't know, 'cause I'm probably gonna end up doing one with Ali and Michael.
I mean, I agree with you.
Michael and Ali, I'm doing one Saturday more than likely, and if I don't do that, Matt is probably gonna come over and play video games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause we still have to finish Uncharted 3 so we can get to Uncharted 4.
Nice. I haven't seen Matt in a while. I miss Matt.
I haven't either. He's been focusing on his job.
I'm thinking about us doing something as a group Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Yes.
But he wants to go to Dave & Buster's next Wednesday.
Oh, yeah? I got to work Wednesday, though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you have Thursday off?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying that? What kind of thing do you want to do?
I don't know. Like, I just hadn't seen everybody in a while, and I would kind of want to, like, I just want to get in the group chat and be like, hey, let's do something. I miss you guys. I want to kiss you all on the lips.
I want to do that, but like not really.
Why? What? Why not?
I want to hang out with all my friends. I don't want to kiss them all on the lips.
Why not?
'Cause like we have some weird friends.
We do. Are you saying they don't all clean their lips?
It's not about being clean. It's about being weird. I don't want it to ruin our relationships.
You think it gets too many emotions tied up in there?
Yeah, for sure.
People
I don't
fall
want.
in
I
love
don't
with
need
you.
people getting attached.
People fall in love with you after you kiss them.
Yeah,
It'd be like a Princess and the Frog situation.
exactly. And then like if they get close to me when we kiss, like then they're gonna feel my bulge and it's gonna be awkward.
I think some people want to feel your bulge.
Yeah, some people do, but like in our friend group, the people that probably want to, I don't want them to, 'cause I know Chris wants to. I know David wants to.
I know Isaiah wants to.
I know Isaiah wants to. I know Videz wants to. Like, I don't
should
want
just
that. Matt
give it-
wants to for sure.
You should just give him a pass for your birthday or something.
No, I don't. I'm not giving a gay pass to all my friends. That's not how we're doing this. Well, I'm not just being gay on my birthday. Like for all of our friends. Like
It's not gay.
for Ryan Gosling, sure, but no one else
It's not
really.
gay if you guys are all in an orgy together.
That's exactly gay. No, that's
No.
super gay if that happens. And I'm not doing
What if
that.
there's like just one girl in the orgy? Is that gay still?
Yeah, no, if the guys are still doing gay things, it's gay.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what would you consider gay things? Like, what if you guys are just boning this chick from different ends and you both lock eyes?
That's not gay, I guess. Like, I guess if you're both like if
But I mean, you're still making eye contact while fucking.
that doesn't mean anything. I mean, not really.
Mm.
I don't think so.
But I feel like he looks.
It's
at
not
you
a sexual act.
What if
Looking
he-
at each other isn't a
What if he
sexual
looks
act.
at you and licks his lips and is like?
Then it becomes a little gay. I think that's a little. I think we're a little gay at that point. I think we're starting to itch like lean into being a gay people in that moment.
Not gay, bye.
Yeah.
Because your dick's still.
Well, we're doing a gay thing, is what I mean. I don't want to do any gay things.
Oh, so now
Like
it's
I'll
all-
kiss the homies, but I don't want to kiss the homies. If I'm being for real, like not our homies here IRL. I'll kiss some of my own online homies. They can get these lips.
Have you ever kissed a man?
No.
Men have big lips. Very
Yeah, we
big,
do.
awkward lips. Can't imagine what it would be like to kiss a man.
Charlie homophobic?
Yeah, I know, right? Big surprise.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gay. I'm homophobic. I'm black. I'm racist. I'm so many things. It's crazy,
Yeah.
according to so many people.
I started calling me and Z black and tan. I'm black and he's tan.
Oh my God. Jesus. Why? Tell me the story.
I heard it on Psych and I was like, Z, come here. He's like, what? He's like, we're black and tan. He's like, what? And I said, I'm black and you're tan. He's like, oh yeah, I like that.
No.
Yes, he loved
you
it.
can't encourage this kind of behavior from this fucking bonehead.
Because he actually watches the Psych videos I send him.
You don't send me any, you fucking...
Oh, well, I'm going to start sending you some.
I'm not going to watch them.
Well, see, there you go.
Sometimes I like to just be quiet and watch you and see if you can like get out of it.
Get out what?
The being quiet without me. Like
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
I have to start talking, but sometimes you just sit there and you're like, when are you going to say something?
No. I can do it. I can get out of it.
Can you?
Yeah. Pretty sure I can. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. Hoodie is in the Discord instead of being here. What the fuck, Hoodie? Why are you not here?
It's Hamid.
Hamid.
Forgive me, but new Warzone update. Wow, that's crazy.
Wow, so he's just not going to be here. Imagine not being here
He's
on
not gonna
Charlie's
be here.
birthday for Charlie's birthday on his birthday.
It's not my birthday. My birthday was 10 days ago.
It's your birth month. Hey, speaking of which, let me just tell you, I've gotten my boss on a Hannah Montana fix lately. Because we were sitting at work and I was like, damn, what was that song that Billy Ray Cyrus came up with to make Hannah Montana feel better in that one episode of Hannah Montana that she went on stage to go sing? And Josh was sitting there and going like, I don't know. What is it though?
I like to sing. I like to dance, but I can't do poopy in my pants.
So he went
That's
into
the
the
song.
office at work and spent like 30 minutes just trying to find this song. Because it's not on the Hannah Montana album. It's on like a weird
You know
like
how old he was?
in Hannah Montana.
Yeah, the brother. Like, do you know how old he was in real life?
He's old. He's older than he looks.
He's way older than he looks.
He's like 40 something, right?
Now, when they were filming the show, he was 34,
Yeah, that's
playing a 16-year-old.
that's crazy.
I mean, the thing is though, he looks 16.
Yeah,
Like he was
that's one of those.
he was at
cases-
dinner with his wife,
Mm,
and like someone thought it was his mom.
that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So what does he just like? That'd be like the ultimate fantasy though for him. Like if he's into milfs, like it's like a boy milf thing. Because then
You
he'd
say
be the
that
boy.
ultimate. That's like
and he's
your
not-
ultimate fantasy. That's not.
my.
that's not
ultimate
everyone's.
fantasy.
Then why would you say you don't know his deal? You don't know what his
Well,
fantasies
I assume
are.
if he looks like a boy, he's probably into milfs.
Why
If
would
there's
that?
anything porn has taught me, it's just that's how the world works.
What if he just wants someone his age? You fucking malaka.
I mean, you say that, but like, is he with somebody his age?
Yeah, she was
No,
his
he's with
age.
a milf, somebody who looks older than him.
That's not what that is.
Yeah.
That's not what that means.
That's exactly what it is, Charlie.
So
You're just wrong.
So let me get this right. Two 50-year-olds, 50-year-old man, 50-year-old woman.
Yeah.
That's just you're just you're into MILFs if you're
No,
with
you're
your
into
wife.
Gilfs at that point.
50
Well,
is a gilf to
50
you.
might be pushing it. But
Yeah, no, 50 is way too young to be a gilf. You crazy
not
man.
necessarily.
Yes, I
If
mean
she
there
has
are definitely some.
grandchildren, she's definitely a gilf.
That's. It's in relation to whoever's having whoever wants to have sex. A gilf is a grandmother aged person to someone who could be their grandchild.
But they also have to be a grandmother.
No.
Yes, that's how that works. You telling me you're calling somebody
It's
MILF
the age.
is not the age.
If you're 50 and you're dating someone
We've
who's
had
50,
this
you're not a
debate
MILF
before.
anymore. Okay?
We've
That's
had
not
this debate
you're not
before.
you're not
that's
dating
a cougar.
No, not if you're also 50. You crazy bro. That's just a fucking couple. That's someone who you're into because it's your age.
A gilf and a
That's just a woman.
Because it's a grandpa and a grandma. A gilf and a gilf.
No, that's
Yeah.
just a couple. I hate you. I
Two
hate you.
gilfs together in matrimony. Matrismony. There we go.
It's episode 167, Creighton. You know what that means?
What does that mean? You're gonna
1
shoot me in
represents self.
the- Okay.
6 represents evil. 7 represents good.
What am I?
In a whole, the number represents the balance between the two and the world's natural order.
I like that. That's nice.
167. And then, I'm not going to say the next thing, actually. The weather in Baker County, Georgia, is 58 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a whopping 3% precipitation. Almost 2%. Almost 2, but it's 3. Humidity is 91%. And the wind is 0 miles per hour. Welcome to the Shirts Off podcast. That was the weather in Baker County, Georgia. Baker County. B-A-K-E-R County.
Where they baking?
They bake.
Ooh.
Why the name of the podcast? What?
Well, that's just the quote of the day. But since we don't have Hamid here, to
What do you wait? Why the name of the podcast? What do you mean? I'm confused.
he meant like the subtitle, you know.
Oh, that's just
Come on,
that's the
Charlie,
fucking
keep up.
thing on Twitter.
Mm.
Don't say keep up.
Keep up, Charlie.
Fucking you don't say keep up. That's not what that makes sense for me to be confused. You fucking no one's
I
ever
knew
asked
what
us
he
about the
meant right
Twitch-
away.
No one ever asks us about Twitch titles.
Yeah, they do.
No,
Sometimes.
they don't.
They
Never.
don't ask about ours 'cause ours is like numbers most of the time, and they make sense. We very rarely have like a subtitle. I think we had one for the 100th episode, and when we still didn't know. how to,
Charlie's
like-
old.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is
I'm
to-
practically a gilf.
not cultured. Yeah, you are a gilf, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm definitely the one here who's not
You're-
cultured.
You're a grandpa, and I'd fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, I know.
and I have
We've all been told.
with a lot, many times.
Mm-hmm. You having
I
fun?
have a fucking awful cough.
Me too. It came out of like nowhere today. It's Rona. We're dead. We're gonna die. We got Rona.
It's been going on for me for like a week or so.
You need to get this vitamin D, D3. This shit is. That's what you need to take.
Isn't that in milk?
No, that's a different vitamin D.
Oh,
That's like vitamin D, like what you get from the sun.
what am I thinking about this in milk?
Vitamin D. There's another
Oh, is
vitamin
it?
D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's vitamin D in milk as well. There's like a different,
It's
but
like
it's a different. That's vitamin D3.
C is in orange.
Orange juice.
Okay.
I got that too.
Yeah. You have a bottle of orange juice?
No, it's just vitamin C. Like just.
It's just dried up orange juice in a capsule.
That's not what that is.
I hope it is.
Orange juice has vitamin C in it. That is vitamin C. There's a difference. It's
is
not
that why it's orange?
Yeah, sure. That's why.
Oh, sweet.
Immune health is labeled orange.
How are you liking those oranges, by the way? Are they pretty?
I ate them all.
Oh, really? For real? Already? Jesus, Charlie.
I always eat all. I can never keep oranges. I eat all of them in one sitting most of the time. I didn't this
you
time.
just-
I ate all but 2, and then I ate the other 2 today when I
Oh
was
my
playing Call of Duty.
God. Are you okay? Are you like having any acid reflux at all from that?
I don't have acid reflux really, unless I eat like 2 pizzas, and even then it's like, if I just drink a little water, it's gone.
Wow. That's impressive.
I ate a lot of food.
No, I just mean
I'm
it's
so
him.
hungry. I haven't
Like
eaten much
there was
today.
like probably what 8 or 9 origins in there.
Or 12.
12. Jesus. And so, from the time that I last saw you to now,
Like
in
20 hours.
24
ago.
hours,
Or yeah, 23.
you've eaten. Oh, by the way, tonight's WandaVision.
Yes, it is.
That's pretty sweet. I'm excited.
Are you gonna stick around? Maybe, or are you probably gonna go home and watch it? You should probably go home and watch it 'cause you got to work tomorrow, right?
No, I'm off this.
Oh, you're off
remember,
the whole weekend, like
the
Friday,
weekend,
Saturday, Sunday?
Yes.
I forgot.
What?
You should stay. What you should really do is stay like all night, and we play Last of Us 2.
I can't. I gotta go back and sleep with Kristen at some point.
I understand. Ow.
We're tonight was just our night to kind of spend like the evening part together, which we did. And I think we both were like fucking tired because.
What are you doing for the weekend since you have it off?
So this weekend we're going to Saturday
Miami.
Tomorrow I'm going to
Miami.
the lake.
Oh, okay.
To spend time with my sister.
The lake
I
in
didn't get
Miami.
to see her at all last weekend. Saturday I'm waking up at the lake, and I'm probably gonna go yard selling for a little bit, just 'cause Kristen's got to work until 1 or something like that. And then we'll meet up, and then we're gonna hang out. And my mom might come over and see Kristen's house for the first time and get a haircut. So there's that.
Does Kristen cut girls' hair at all?
She doesn't do like coloring and stuff, but she'll cut hair. You know what I mean? Like she's pretty good at that, and I think she does washing too. Sunday we're gonna.
Is your mom? Sorry to cut it.
No,
but
go
is she doing better now?
With
Just health wise.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
she's been back. I don't know. I see her so sporadically, but I mean, she doesn't. She seems like she's back at 100. You know?
Okay, I'm just double checking.
I know there was a minute there where we were kind of worried just because of COVID and stuff. And I mean, we talked about here that I was kind of worried about her because she was having a rough
She
time.
was having it. She had it a bad. She had a pretty rough run of COVID when she had it.
I think it took her 3 months to fully recover from it, and she had it in October. So
Yeah.
All of Christmas she wasn't really. I mean, she was there, but it was So now she's doing better. She's getting excited about getting married to Mike because that's happening in over New Year's spring break.
This coming? Can I go? When's
Well,
this
so
coming?
it's
Can I
not.
go there?
They're doing a courthouse wedding, and then they're gonna have a ceremony over the summer at the beach.
Can you ask your mom if I can go?
Yeah, I'll ask her.
I
I think
wanna-
I did ask her if you could go actually, because I was like, man, Charlie will really want to.
I definitely want to go.
We need to video it and put it on the podcast.
No,
No.
we don't need to do that.
Oh, okay.
If they wanted us to, I would, but they're not.
Are you
That's
gonna
their
be-
thing.
Are
We
you
don't.
gonna be the best man?
What? No,
Are you
probably
gonna
not.
You can be my best man. At the
Okay, thank you.
wedding. At their wedding.
Who are you? I'm the best man. Oh, really? How do you know Mike? No. I'm the best man of the son of the bride. What? It's a weird story.
You could be the flower girl. There we go.
I'll be the flower girl, 100%.
We'll get you a nice little dress. and-
Lame. What's lame? You're lame.
Apparently, it's gonna be on the beach. Are you saying my mom's lame? You trying to fight?
So wait. So how's this? So the wedding, the legal wedding, will be at the courthouse.
They'll be married in spring, but they're gonna have a ceremony in July or June.
Can I go to that too?
Yeah.
I wanna go to both.
You want to go to the courthouse thing?
Yeah.
I'm
I
not even
want to
going
witness.
I'm not going to
Go.
the courthouse thing. No. Well,
How dare you not go?
No, hear me out. I asked her. I was like, "Do you want me to go? I'll take off work." And she was like, "No."
Fucking no. You go anyway. You have to witness your mother's marriage.
I wanted to go. She was like, "No, don't go. We want this to be a us thing. You don't make it."
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
man. Well,
know
then
what I
for the ceremony, please ask if I can go. I
Uh,
want to go so bad. I want to be there for your
Well,
mom's
you know
wedding.
that thing. Will
I
have-
love your
that-
mom.
that-
Your mom's one of my favorite women
That-
in the world, just because I feel like by proxy she's my surrogate mother.
Yeah. Well, by the time that happens, that thing will have happened that we're excited about that my mom's
Oh,
doing.
okay. I got you.
So it'll probably be the week that we go on our vacation for the summer, and you can
I
come
gotcha.
too, and then we'll just all hang out at the beach for a week. Everybody, go ahead and mark on your
I'd be
calendars that Shirts Off will not be happening.
It'll probably still happen.
sometime. Oh yeah, that's right.
probably
We're
be able
trying
to take
figure
my
out a
stuff.
way to do it from the beach, right? Yeah, I forgot about that. So Shirts Off will be happening. We'll just have a beach in our background.
I would be so down to do it and just bring all the whole setup and let your mom and Mike be on the episode.
Oh, as
I mean it.
newlyweds,
Yes,
That would be
especially.
fun. that would be
That
fun.
would be so great.
I'm with her, just no, get the fuck out of our house.
That'd be pretty funny.
So yeah, I'm excited for her. She's very happy. She's excited, But yeah, it's good, Things are looking up. As far as Sunday goes, me and Kristen are going to go on a little road trip down to my dad's family, and I'm going to introduce her to them. We're going to ride to Georgetown, get some food, and then road trip back, and just kind of do a little day trip,
Mm-hmm.
and come back and watch the dog and stuff. By the way, Kristen's leaving March 4th. So that
To go to Florida.
You know what that means?
No,
We're gonna have house parties at our house. No, I was kidding.
we should. We should do that.
Everybody from Shirts Off, you're invited. We're all gonna be there. We're gonna be partying. It's gonna be animals, little girls' toys. It's gonna be amazing. We'll have a dog probably on the podcast next week. Yeti, because I gotta.
I don't know how good of an idea that is.
I mean, like, I think he'll be all right. I mean, like, obviously, if you don't want me to bring him, I won't bring him. But like,
We can try anything once. But
yeah. I mean, if I bring him and you're just like, I don't like this, then I won't do it again.
I got you.
But like, I think you'll like him. He's very. Have you met Yeti? No. So he's like, I wonder if she's got any pictures of him.
I've seen pictures of him.
Okay. So he's
like.
very cute, and he's about like this. He's a little bit bigger than. I would say he's about twice the size of Evie.
Okay.
Probably.
Oh, so he's little. He's smaller
Yeah,
than he looks in this picture.
Yeah, he's not a
He
huge
looks like
dog.
he looks like a bigger dog.
He's
Not like a big dog, but like he looks like he'd be like a
he's
lab
like on the
size.
small size of a medium-sized dog.
Okay, I got you.
He really and like I didn't realize it till I was like looking at him at night, but I was like, man, Yeti, you're just like your name does not match your size.
Not
at all.
at all. Your
Yeah.
stature is not Yeti.
But he's cute though. Like he's well behaved. He's smart. The only thing is like he's a puppy, so like whenever like you're like whenever I first get to his house, he's kind or to Crystal's house, he's kind of like hyper. But like once he gets his bone, he just and his rope, he just kind of chills out. So it's just gonna be me and him broing it out, kicking back a couple beers while the girls are out of town, watching Lethal Weapon.
Or My Little Pony.
Nah, I don't watch that one without Kristen because we're watching it together.
'Cause you don't like it.
You know how I know? 'Cause we're connected.
'Cause we're connected. I watched a bunch of scenes from that today.
Oh, that's
Like for the first time in a while.
It's
So much better than I remember.
Yeah.
Like it actually is like not bad at all.
Well, see, remember we watched it in theaters, and I was mad that the Mandarin wasn't the Mandarin. So mad that I left the theater for like 10 minutes and came back. But and it's stuff like that I tell people, I'm like, look, give it a chance if you hate it, because like eventually you're not gonna hate it. And now I've got to a point in my life where I love Iron Man 3.
Yeah. When I watched that movie, I had never really hung out with. That was like the first and only time I went like with a big group of people to watch a movie.
Was it fun?
Yeah, but I was like, I think I was annoying.
Because you're like very much get involved with what's going on.
Yeah, like I just wanted to like I'd already seen it,
Mm.
so like I was like saying like, oh, get ready for this, like it's gonna be awesome and shit like that, and like I was just trying to.
And nobody was listening.
I never hung out with any of those people, and I was like wanting to. I really wanted to, because I didn't have any friends in high school really. Like I had people that I knew, but like in terms of friends, like most of my friends I barely knew until high school was over. Until it was like the end of senior year is when I really became friends with a lot of them. And like after high school is when I really connected with everybody. Like you,
Yeah.
Quentin, Carly, fucking. Like I knew all these people in high school, and we were friendly, but like I didn't feel like I had any friends really.
Yeah.
Because like when I went home, like I didn't continue any of these relationships. like I never had that. Like
well, so you're gonna laugh, but a lot of like how we talked back when we were in high school was on Facebook. We had a group called Universe of the Gods
yeah, you've all mentioned it many times.
that was very much like Cyclops Daddy, in that we would just get in there and post memes and talk about getting together.
I had one of those for my Clash of Clans group. I had one of those for my like friends that I'm friends with now, like on Twitter. Like that's where we had it. Like I knew them 'cause of like Nick's community.
Mm.
And now that's all Discord is. It's just fucking does like multiple groups like that. I'm in like fucking 40 Discords.
Which is crazy to me. I'm in a crazy amount of Discords for somebody who doesn't use Discords. I'm in like 4. And I've gotten better about using it because like especially here lately, I don't know if you looked at like the Shirts Off Discord, but it's gotten to where people are talking in it somewhat more like whenever we're not on the air, and especially throughout the day. Like like Jack gets in there and talks to Hamid all the time. And I love that. We've made, not to brag, but like we've made connections through doing this and connected other people together that probably would have never in like
Jack and 2%.
Yeah, Jack and 2%.
They're friends outside of this.
Which is crazy to me because it's like they would have never met.
This is exactly what happened to me with Nick. I mean, I'm telling you, this is what happened. This is how that all goes.
But
down.
I love that. It's a beautiful thing to see because
Yeah,
it's
I
like
mean,
you're bringing people together.
I've been going on the podcast thing for Twitch a lot and looking at it, and a lot of it is like it's a podcast, but it's like it's not what we're doing. We're doing what I would consider like is really a podcast. Like there are people doing it, but there's a lot of people are just doing it in such like a different way about different things. And like to me, a podcast was never like I've never enjoyed podcasts that had like a theme, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like it's one thing if you have someone on who is good at talking about a certain thing, then sure, you talk about that
No,
thing.
you're
But
talking
like,
about like episodically about the same thing.
or about different things, like where they
Yeah.
had each episode was a theme, like where it's like on this episode we talk about tools, and on this episode we talk about fucking computers. It's like that's not for me. Like no,
Yeah.
like I'll go to school if I want that. Like that's not what I want for entertainment. That's just me. I understand there are people that like want to watch tech podcasts and
No,
like,
yeah, for
like
sure.
podcasts
that's
about
that's
acting
stuff I
and,
could
like-
definitely see like Matt being into. You know
yeah,
what I
like
mean?
but I'm me myself, like what I consider podcasts, like what I like is like just us sitting here bullshitting and like talking about everything that's going on in the world for us and like shit that we're interested in. And when you do that and you build a community off of that,
And
like it's
people get
gonna
to
be
know
a
you.
yeah, it's gonna be a community of like-minded, for the most part, like-minded people that you like, that like
Yeah.
people that you're gonna like fuck with, and seeing people like you're saying already like talking and connecting outside of it.
I
Is
love
like,
it.
Is like my favorite part of it, 'cause like it means that one day, like whether like if this just was the little 20 to 50 person group we have now
Yeah.
that rotate in and out, one day maybe like. Even if this made no money and it just stayed how it is, but like say we did good at our jobs and like put money away, we could like we could fly 5 or 10 people out to a thing and be like, guys, shirts off, vacation.
Yeah.
Like everybody from the podcast, we're all gonna go.
I would love it because it's like, and the thing about it is, it could be 3 or it could be 30, and I would love it just as much as like what we do here. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's like we're still bringing people together, and for me, that's always been like a dream of mine. I've always wanted to bring people together, talk to people, get to know people outside of myself, outside of this town. Now, it really just all around the world, you know. To me, it's not about just traveling to places; it's getting to know the people there too. You know?
Yeah,
And I'm so happy to see that happen.
that's what my favorite thing about like Nick's community and what it's done for me is like I'll always have the cool thing originally was knowing someone like Nick and like having my close friends in there that like, you know, my 4 or 5 really close friends that like I would go see and be like, man, I love seeing you, you know, my close friends. Now it's like I've met so many fucking people and I know so many people so well that like
It's ridiculous.
it's ridiculous. Like it's not like
Excuse me.
I know enough people online like that like it would be too many people for the shit that I do in our town. Like I wouldn't know, like I would not know enough of them if they were here in town. Like it would be hard to do.
Yeah.
Like I'd have to go and do like 5 things a day, like at different places just to like see everybody.
Yeah.
Like and that's like see everybody in like a week, not like in one day. Like I have to go like 5 different places every day of the week just to like fan out and see everybody. Like I know so many people online because of that.
I
Or
didn't,
because of Nick.
I didn't do the Urban Dictionary word of the day.
Not
to
yet.
interrupt your thing. Not yet.
Do it now.
The Urban Dictionary word of the day is
Literally.
How did you know?
It's the word of the day. It's
Is
the
it?
word of the day on Urban Dictionary. I saw it. I
Oh,
saw it, dude.
already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Say it though. It's for
Okay.
everybody else.
Who fucking knows anymore? First it means factually, and now it means fictional. What the fuck, internet? What the fuck?
What the fuck, internet?
Wrong. Oh my god, Jessica, your post literally scared me to death. Right. I literally wrote this post at 3:04 a.m.
It used both of the right words right there.
Yeah.
That's so. I hate that. I
Right?
hate that. If you're gonna use it, use it.
You
use
know
it the
what's
way
crazy
you're trying to imply it.
about this word though? Somebody was talking to me about this the other day. How literally just doesn't mean literally anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And it's
It literally is like something.
it's
else.
crazy that that somebody had been talking to me though about this before like it popped up as the word of the day. Like that's creepy.
Well, I've been hearing about it for a while 'cause they changed the definition.
Oh, in Urban Dictionary?
No, in general.
Oh, really?
Like literally no longer. Like literally actually doesn't mean literally anymore
Oh, I don't
because
know
of
that.
the way people use it.
Why not just have several definitions like they used to do?
They do, but like they didn't. It used to be one thing. It used to mean literally. Like that is literally what happened. That is
Yeah.
actually, factually what happened.
Yeah.
And now,
Well, I feel like this is the same route as like actually, because for a long time actually was like in the place of literally, you know?
no,
You don't think so? Like
no,
'cause
they're
there
different.
was-
They mean different
I
things.
mean, I know they mean different things, but I mean like it was being
you don't go literally. You go actually.
Yeah, but I
It's
mean
not. They're not even kind of. Actually means well. Hold on. No, literally means this is what it is. Like this is fact.
I've heard it both ways.
Like, this is literally a whiteboard. This is actually a whiteboard. Like, in that way, I know what you're saying.
But I mean,
But
there's a way to say that. Yeah.
there's
There you
other
go,
ways.
there you go.
Because, like, actually is like a correction, and literally is like a, I don't know how to say it.
I've heard literally used as a correction though.
How? Say it.
Like, so
say
for
it. Like, set it
instance,
up and
like,
say it
they'll
as
be
a
like,
correction.
This is, I'll be like, and then she punched him in the face, and I'll be like, oh, that's crazy, and then they'll be like, no, they literally punched her in the face or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a correction of the information.
The perceived information.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, there it went.
It's not the same type of correction as actually. I feel like actually is more of a direct correction, whereas saying it like that would be a more indirect.
Language
correction.
is weird.
Language is weird.
I've been watching Jalmain, I think that's how you say his name. On YouTube, he's a white dude who like grew up in New York City who like speaks a bunch of languages, like particularly like Mandarin and Fujianese, which is like.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say Foo Fighters.
No, he speaks Chinese, like he speaks Mandarin, Fujianese. He speaks Spanish. He speaks Mayan or Maya, rather. Like he speaks a lot of different languages, and he like goes around, like he goes all over the world, like just like surprising people because he looks like he's like a really basic looking like white dude. And I don't mean that as any disrespect.
Yeah.
Like that's just he just looks very like
He's just a cracker.
he looks
Like,
normal
plain
as shit.
simple.
And he just speaks all these languages like a pro. Like not like a pro, but like he speaks them very well. And like it's my new videos, like my new like binging videos I've been watching are like I've done it before with him, but like he'll stop making them for a while and then start releasing a bunch all at once, and I've just been watching the shit out of all his videos. Control subscribed for 4 months. Hello,
Yeah.
boy.
Thank you.
Hello,
Control.
boys. Have you seen Tag? Yet?
Yes. No, I haven't seen it, but I know what scene you're talking about because he said something similar one time. And you're like,
He walks in Tag, the movie Tag. Jeremy Renner and his friends in the movie are like have a 30-year long game of tag, and you don't see all you see is all the friends who are trying to get Jeremy Renner's character because he's never been tagged before, and he's the last person that the movie introduces, and he walks in and the camera like pans up like the whole setup. You see him walk into the place where they've gotten him to, like squirreled him into going without him knowing they're there.
Yeah.
And like he walks in, the music starts hyping up, it gets to his feet, and like the camera pans up to his face, and it's the first time you see him, and he goes like, "Hello, boys!" Like he knows they're there.
Yeah.
And like it's we have to watch that movie. You and me have to watch that
I
movie.
want to watch it.
You're staying. We're watching the movie. Fuck you. We're watching the movie. When the podcast is over, I mean it. We're watching the movie. I'm
How
not
long
kidding.
Is it?
Like an hour and a half.
Oh.
We're gonna watch that movie, and then we're gonna watch WandaVision.
I was about to say, do you just want to watch it now?
Well, we'll end in like 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
We gotta get like at least an hour in. This is the last
Okay.
episode.
Yeah.
Have you watched I Care a Lot? Not yet. Control. It looks fucking nuts.
What is I Care a Lot about?
It's a new movie on Netflix. It's, bro, I don't even know how to describe this shit to you. Control. You need to pee. I know. I'm gonna probably watch it on Saturday because I have to work tomorrow.
Is it like the same thing as You? Like is it
No, it's a movie. It's crazy.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, is it when it?
Like it's. I don't even know how to.
By the way, iCarly's on Netflix. Did you? Know
I
that?
saw. Yeah.
I am excited.
Are you? Have you watched any of it yet?
No. I've been rewatching Monk and Psych on Amazon Video.
Of course you have.
And I just recently went on Netflix just to pull up fucking My Little Pony for Kristen. And thank you, Control.
Control
Thank
loves. It's
you.
his favorite show.
Yes,
like of all time.
Control. Yes, me and you, Control. Control, me and you. Charlie is an uncultured foot fetish man, and he has not seen Psych. He will not watch any of it. He refuses, only because I keep bringing it up as like one of the greatest shows of all time, and he's just like, no, it's not. Anyways, I've been rewatching a bunch of Monk and Psych because I just recently finished Psych, except for Psych 2 Lassie Comes Home, which I have yet to find a copy of. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to buy that movie, like, tonight and just watch it.
Charles would literally love it if he just watched it. I know. No,
It-
I know. I
right?
know. I would.
Right?
At this point, it's Control. I'm sorry because you've become like collateral damage in this, but it's really Creighton's fault.
No.
It's Creighton's fault because he won't stop. Especially once he caught onto the subtle hints at other shows and movies. Yeah,
Right.
That's what he's
Right.
explained to me too. I know I would love it, but at this point, I'm like not watching it out of spite of Creighton because he will not stop telling me I have to watch it.
All right. Well,
Like
I'll
I know
stop
that I've
telling
done
you.
that to people, and I can, it can be annoying, but like he's like he overdoes it so much, bro. The one where they go to old Sonora or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, it's so great. Such a good episode.
I'm watching the trailer for I Care
I
a Lot.
care a lot.
Yeah.
Don't watch it.
I mean, I'm not like watching the movie. I'm watching.
Fuck off, man. I hate
Or
you.
as
Control, I
one
love
of-
you, dude. Control, we got to start talking to Gary and Alberto about like this trip we're planning for like June or whenever we're going to plan it.
Oh, this give me horror movie vibes.
It has horror movie vibes, but it's also like comedy, like dark comedy.
Yeah, I'm reading that as a dark comedy.
It's a solid 7 or 8. Okay. Got you. Control, do you hear me though? We got to start planning this
Thank
trip
you.
for like
Control. What do you think of Monk? And have you seen Monk?
Yo, Control, do you think everybody would be cool if Creighton went? Like would you want Creighton to go? Yes, I've seen
Where?
it all. It's good. There
Thank
you go. He likes Monk.
Thank you.
But
Yeah, Psych is better. I mean, he's not wrong. Psych is like
I like how you just know what he's gonna say.
Psych is a better executed show, but Monk to me is a better seriouser show. Does that make sense? Because
I spent my time in those days watching Scrubs, House, Burn Notice. House is fucking.
I want to
so
see Burn Notice. I've
Burn
heard
Notice
is good.
garbage.
Don't.
I
Just don't.
hate that
Look,
show.
let me
That
tell-
show is fucking
Let
silly.
me tell you something. Like, so the heart of Psych is Sean and Gus's friendship. The heart of Monk is Monk's dead wife that got blown up in a car bomb. So
Holy shit.
So that tells you the different levels.
Yeah.
But they still have like the same brand of comedy, which is weird.
Burn Notice is funny and it's entertaining, but it is so absurd. I'm just not a big crime show person.
I mean, yeah, because Monk and Psych, while they solve crimes, aren't technically like crime shows.
House is probably my favorite. Like
By the way, they're both canon to each other.
It's probably my favorite like procedural drama.
Yeah.
Like House is like up there top 5 shows of all time for me. Like until the very end. The very end's kind of silly. I just like Psych so much because it's a comedy and I love the actors and the episodes and the music and just the whole thing.
Right.
It's literally just so good in all aspects.
Right. Thank you.
Wait, what was top 5?
Top 5.
House, for
Five,
me.
Yeah.
For me, I love House because Hugh
Wait, is that
Laurie
in your-
fucking dominates.
Is
Like
that-
it's one of those shows that like the show like if you take out him like it's okay, but like Hugh Laurie playing House like that, bro. I still watch House, dude. I watched an hour of
is
it
House
today.
still going on?
No. House was like how many seasons was House?
2013. Is that when it ended?
I put on Amazon Prime and go to sleep to Psych and House.
Yes,
Is House on
yes.
Amazon Prime?
Is House on Amazon Prime? But yes, I'm
Bro,
right
I'm
there
about to
with you,
lose it.
Control. I'm right there with you.
A total of 177 episodes of House were broadcast over 8 seasons, with the series finale airing on May 21st, 2012. Jesus.
Damn it, I was close.
Christ.
I said 2013.
The show started on November 16th, 2004, and has received a high viewing rating from the first episode to the last one. Damn.
They really sent it, and I loved it. Right.
For what?
The
For
later
Psych?
seasons are fucking the later seasons
Oh,
are kind of crazy.
Oh, for House? Oh, wait. Dog, when House drives his car into his house, bro.
Yeah.
Can I give my top 6? Go ahead, bro. I'll hear a top 6. I've never put a good list of shows
Do you know
together.
what my top 5 shows is?
What?
So
Let's all put them together
yeah.
real quick.
so mine's
Psych.
Batman the Animated Series.
Okay.
My first
Peaky
one.
Blinders.
Well, I'm not gonna go any
Psych,
particular
Peaky
one.
Blinders. Let's hear Controls, then
Yeah,
yours.
Go ahead. Sorry.
The Office.
Oh, that's a good
You would probably like. Well, you might not like Peaky Blinders. White Collar. I haven't watched White Collar. I've heard such mixed. I've heard it's either fucking awesome or like super stale. I've heard both things. So I don't know. Psych, Peaky Blinders, The Office, White Collar.
You got 2 more
Hit
to go.
me with a 5 and a 6, bro. Hit me with a 5 and a 6. Bro, you said 6. Like it's such a
Give
weird
him a
number.
second.
How do you
He's
not
probably
know?
Thinking.
Well, he said 6 though. Like 6 is such a weird number that you should know.
He's
I'm
thinking.
thinking.
See, I told
How are
you.
you thinking?
Me and Control just know each other that well. I knew he was thinking.
You would love. Out of all my friends, like Control would love you the most. I wanted to say something about White Collar. It's really good.
It's really good.
Go ahead and say yours. Batman.
Batman the Animated Series. The DCAU as a whole, I think, is going to be that one.
Can't do that.
I can't
Say
do
yours,
that?
bro.
Okay,
I
well,
need to think.
Batman the Animated Series. Psych. Monk. The Office. And The Boys.
You haven't even watched all of The Boys.
I've seen enough of The Boys to know that I really like it a lot.
Okay.
Either The Boys or Better Call Saul.
Okay.
And then my 6 would be Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh, okay. Wait. Real Friend and Culture Test. What?
Rescue. Oh, I know what Rescue Me is. Yeah.
I don't. It sounds familiar.
So Rescue Me, I think, is Rescue Me still going? I haven't. So hear me out. I've never
Don't
like
say Real Friend. Hold on.
I've
Rescue
never
Me?
like sat down and watched it, but I've heard of it, and I know like I think I've seen like an episode before. But I know what you're talking about.
Oh, is this the firefighter show?
I think it
Yep,
is. Yeah.
it is.
That's the one
No.
that fucking
Zach.
Michael J. Fox was in, right? Michael J. Fox was in Rescue Me.
What is happening? Where are you guys coming from right now?
Michael J. Fox.
Hey Zach. Hey Fifi.
Hey, what's up, man? So it's not
Fifi,
like one
that's
of the
the
best shows of all time or anything. So Rescue Me is about firefighters, and I think Michael J. Fox cameoed in it one time, and that's the episode that I saw.
But it is thoroughly a fantastic show.
It's kind of
Charlie got angry with me tonight. I get angry with you every time Call of Duty is involved. But I
Yeah.
love you. I love you genuinely, like so much. You have no
He
idea.
doesn't. Don't listen to him.
I will throw you.
You couldn't even lift me with your bare hands. Can you pick me up? Have we done this
Yes.
before?
No, but I definitely can pick you up.
It's like so enjoyable to watch for the drama. Wait. Okay, but can you say yours again? So mine was Batman the
Creighton's?
Animated Series. Psych, Monk, fuck what did I say? The Office.
I was about to say it's got.
And then like 5th was tied for me between like The Boys and Better Call Saul.
Breaking Bad isn't on the list.
Damn it.
I was gonna say like there's a
Breaking-
difference between.
Breaking Bad like kind of falls
Thank you,
into
Control.
its
I
own,
love you, man.
Breaking Bad kind of falls into its own category. 'Cause to me, like Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones and all that are like they're shows, but they're like mini movies. You know
Yeah,
what I
they're
mean?
like it's such an experience. It's
Yeah.
almost like it's the kind of thing you watch and you don't go back and watch it all the time.
Yeah,
But like for me, it's like are we talking about favorite shows or the best shows?
yeah. Control said the terribly overrated category.
Wait, what?
Look,
Breaking Bad?
you can say that about Game of Thrones, but Breaking Bad like lives up to the hype for me.
Game of Thrones.
To
lives
me.
up to-
Game of Thrones.
You hate Breaking Bad?
Oh.
What do you hate about it?
But see, you know what the weird thing is? Better Call Saul comes off to me more like a
Zach,
show.
100%.
Have you experienced that? 'Cause I know you've seen a little bit of Better Call Saul. Does it come off?
Boring. Well, I get how it
I
can be
get what
boring to
you're
most
saying.
people. I understand it.
Charlie.
That I love dialogue. Dialogue's my favorite part of movies, TV, all of it. So like that's why to me like Game of Thrones is my favorite. It's not even close. Favorite show is my Game of Thrones is my favorite show of all time. Breaking Bad's right there, number 2 or 3 with it.
But Better Call Saul feels more like a show to me than Breaking Bad does. Does that?
Breaking Bad isn't nice to look at. What?
I get what he's saying though. Like, if you don't want to see like just fucked up shit all the time, then like yeah, Breaking Bad probably wouldn't be like the nicest thing to look at.
Bro, you got to rewatch
Because
Breaking
I
Bad though. The cinematography is like the framing is nuts. Like the shots you
Music's
see,
pretty good.
the shots tell a story. Like literally, it's one of those like it's a masterpiece show because it's you look at it like when you're looking at the shot. Like if you're like really paying attention, like every shot of that show is fucking absurdly on purpose. If that makes sense. Like it's literally the show is telling you a story as like while it's telling you the story.
Like it's painting a beautiful picture. but with
yeah,
a
like
camera.
it's
I agree with-
incredible.
but it's just like, you know, with art, there's like talented artists, and people go, well, I don't like that picture, you know? And like, I get it. I get where he's coming from. Breaking Bad would not be a show that I would look at and fucking be like, yeah. You know, can we do top 10? Because I'm starting to think of other shows, like Clone Wars, I didn't even mention.
But tell
Oh,
me
you know
in
what,
the first
though?
4 seasons, what I was supposed to care about.
You know what though?
Jesse.
Jesse.
Je-
Jesse.
Walt, you're like the show is designed to make you
Start to just like more and more.
more and more, and to like start liking Jesse. Like and like Jesse is like he's up there with like one of the most redeemed characters of all time. The only thing is like he can't really become like the most redeemed because he starts off not like so bad. He just starts off so pathetic, but he goes from like this pathetic, not even anti-hero, like this pathetic like you don't give a shit character to one of the most like one caring like
And tragic.
he has he's like a tragic, he's like the most tragic character. He's like a top 5 most tragic characters in cinema, like in all of it. The old shitliner's coming to port, and I'll be there to tie her up. Hey Copenhagen. Peaky Blinders is so amazing. I only saw the first 2 seasons in their entirety when they came out, and then like I got a few episodes into season 3, and I was like, there's no shot I'll be able to like finish this and then have to wait a whole nother year. So I'm waiting for it to all be 100% completely over before I binge it again, because I'll have to start it from the beginning. But I loved what I saw. It was incredible.
I think I'm gonna put Star Wars in that category with Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones.
See, bro, I can't watch Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy is like what you were saying about Breaking Bad was for me was Sons of Anarchy. Like Sons of Anarchy got so repetitive that like by season 4 or season 5, the last season. What was the last season I watched? I watched the one with Henry Rollins. That was like season 3. I liked Sons of Anarchy, but I only got through a couple. Yeah, like it died off so. It just got so shitty. Like the dialogue got shitty. The writing got bad. It was so like the bad guys just got like.
My dad.
It was
loves
like new
Sons of
bag.
Anarchy. My dad like genuinely.
Yeah, people around here love it.
He loves the. Have you seen that new show with Bryan Cranston called The Judge?
Bro, you keep saying it's incredible to look at, like Breaking Bad wasn't. Like I just don't see in my head.
Well,
it's just
like
Breaking Bad was so
different-
incredible.
It's
to
two
look.
different artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's just
yeah.
a matter of opinion, I guess. It's just
But do you know what I'm talking about, though? The Judge.
no.
So Bryan Cranston is a judge in New Orleans.
It's a
And-
show.
Yes, it's a show on like Stars or something like that. It's actually really really good. My dad's been watching it. So Bryan Cranston's a judge in New Orleans, and his son goes to visit the spot where his mom died, and gets chased down by this gang, and then hits the son of a mob boss's kid off his motorcycle and kills him, and then drives away. Like it's a hit and run. He doesn't want to be caught. So he goes back to his house. He's like washing blood out of his clothes and everything like that. And the judge comes home and is like, like, what's going on? You're acting weird and everything like that. And so the son finally breaks down and tells him. He's like, oh, shit, well, we got to go turn you in right now. So they go to the police station, and then he finds out it's the mob boss's son. And he's like, he just walks out. He just fucking walks out. And he's like, we're not doing this. And then, like, closes the door, and that's the end of the first episode. Bruh. I'm telling you, the way that show is shot and the way that it introduces, I'm summing it up poorly, but like it's worth checking out because it has like that. It's not just it's not just like it has a Breaking Bad vibe. It's like Bryan Cranston just like killing it as an actor.
Yeah, he's great in Trumbo, which is like the most overlooked movie of the last fucking 10 years to me, for how incredible. I'm taking Sons. Yeah, you got it, bro. It's like not even. It's not like, bro. It's not even like a top 50.
So how
Stranger Things is great. I fucking love Stranger Things. What is that show called? The Judge, you said?
Yes,
The
The Judge. I think it's called The Judge. I'm pretty sure it's The Judge.
Yeah, Stranger Things is one of those shows that like I feel like a lot of people like watch it and they're like, oh yeah, it's sick and all, but it's not like that great. But it is that great. It's fucking
Stranger
incredible.
Things?
Yes. Stranger
The
Things
first
is so.
season's really, really, really good.
The third season's fucking incredible, and the second season, honestly, is also fucking incredible.
I mean,
but
like-
people just don't like that one episode, and that one episode is like enough to bring it
Wait,
down.
which
Apparently,
episode?
when it goes to the other group of people altogether, like outside.
Oh, I like
with
that episode.
See, a lot of people don't. I didn't mind it. I thought it was cool too. Third is way better than 2. I agree. Third is better. It was like 1 is really great. 2 is still pretty great, but 3 is fucking insanely good.
Like to me, again, it's one of those shows that like kind of falls into just a really big movie.
Exactly, Control. It suffers from like the Game of Thrones fatigue. People hate on Game of Thrones because it was so big, but Game of Thrones is the best show ever. You might not agree, but it's so good. It's insane. Like that show is. I've seen it fucking 11 times. And I've seen Stranger Things now like 5 or 6 times.
And you've loved it every time.
And I've never disliked any of them. Like, even the last season of Game of Thrones, like, I like it.
Well, we've talked about that. Like, there's never been a season of Game of Thrones I haven't liked.
Season 3
No.
and 4 of Game of Thrones are the best 2 seasons of any show of all time,
No,
other than the first season of True Detective and the first season of Fargo. All 4 of those seasons, the first season of True Detective, the first season of Fargo, the third and fourth season of Game of Thrones, all are like in the number 1 spot for the best seasons of TV of all time of any show.
No, the only thing about Game of Thrones to me is like we've nitpicked a little bit with season 8 because I do feel like it was kind of rushed. But overall, like I think it's like
Band of Brothers and The Pacific
if
are
you have
incredible, and The
7
Sopranos.
fucking amazing seasons with that kind of budget and like
What,
just
Game of Thrones?
one okay season, in my opinion, like that's a fucking like your batting average is amazing, you know.
I mean, yeah, season 8 of Game of Thrones is still like
And even that,
better than
like,
most seasons of most shows. It just is. It's probably the worst.
The first 3
or second
episodes
worst.
are like the best episodes of the series.
No.
You don't think so?
Nah, the first episode's a great episode. The second episode might be the best episode
Well, that's
in the
what
series.
I'm saying. Like that first 3 episodes together, like seeing all that come to a head.
Because that was on a mortar platoon, and that was me when I was in, so it's way cooler. Band of Brothers I love because the thing I loved about Pacific was how like fucking crazy it gets. But the thing I didn't like was that like you get halfway through the season and they restart telling you a story. You know what I mean? Like, and they kind of wrap it up by the end and reconnect you with those first few guys. But like Band of Brothers was very much like the same group, most like the whole way through.
Are we
Like,
still gonna watch Tag?
yeah, I mean, yeah. But now I'm really into this. Listen, I think the Game of Thrones is just the GOAT, and I can't consider it the same as anything else.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
greatest of all time.
Oh, no, I know what great. I know
Okay.
what the GOAT. I mean, like, what do you mean you can't even consider it? Like, it doesn't even come into question as like the list of shows.
Yeah.
Chernobyl's fucking amazing. Copenhagen, it's so good. Chernobyl's so good.
See, that would be one of those shows I put on the other list. You know,
Yeah, like for me, Game of Thrones is on the same list of like it's my favorite
What would you
and
put
it's incredible.
WandaVision?
It's not over yet. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't like putting shows on lists until they're over.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm not
we
good
just
at it.
did that for Peaky Blinders.
I haven't watched Peaky Blinders. I said I didn't.
Oh, I got you.
No, he was putting it on.
What about Mad Men?
Dukes of Hazzard, Chandler, shut up. Mad Men's definitely.
Dukes of Hazzard is actually like low key like a classic.
Mad Men is one of my favorite shows of all time.
The
Mad
Andy
Men has
Griffith show, yes, Chandler.
Mad Men
speaking my
has
language.
probably the greatest ending of all time for like a drama show
Are
to
they
me.
still making Girls Gone Wild movies? I thought the dude went to jail for that. MASH is pretty.
I have
hard.
no idea.
Golden
agree.
Girls. Look, Golden Girls. Golden Girls is up there.
Mad Men has the best ending of any like drama of all time. It's better than any other than like of a multi-season show. Like True Detective
Yes,
season 1.
Control. Yes,
Psych has an incredible last season as well.
Look, that last scene with Lassie. Control.
My favorite ending of all time for like a sitcom show
Roseanne
is Parks and Recreation's final season and final like episode
yeah.
is one of the most
satisfying. Ending.
satisfying and like fulfilling endings for
Yeah.
all the characters, for the story, for everything
Right.
of all time.
Right. Control. Yeah.
I fucking love. Like, okay, let me make 2 lists real quick.
Okay.
First list, best shit of all time. Not favorite, best shit. Best shit in this order for me personally. Game of Thrones, the show Game of Thrones number 1. Number 2 is like a 3-way tie. It's the first season of Fargo, really all of Fargo. Fargo the show, the first season of True Detective, and Mad Men all hold a very strong second place in terms of what are fucking collectively incredible. Then you got Breaking Bad. I only put Breaking Bad there now because, like,
So much.
I
better
feel
shit
like
has
it
come out.
should have ended at season 4, and season 5 kind of felt tacked on. What happens in season 5 is incredible, and they did a really good job of, like, the whole season felt like filler until the last fucking baller 2 episodes. The last 2 episodes are fucking insane.
Well, the rest of the season is kind of setting up for those episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but it's so much setup. Like, or you already have a show full of characters, you're just wasting time setting up with a whole season. Because the last season's the biggest season, too. The last season's like 16 episodes instead of 10, or however many it is. If you don't like Roseanne, you can get the fuck out right now. Fargo, the movie, was better than the show. Fargo, the movie, was great, but the show, no, you're wrong.
Did you like
The
the
show's better.
Roseanne reboot, Copenhagen?
I heard it was great until they kicked her off.
I heard. Didn't they? Why'd they kick her off again?
Because she said something about, like, about some lady in Congress. She said something racist. She tweeted something racist.
Like, what do you mean by tweeted?
So there's this lady. She thought this lady was Jewish, but she was black. And she said she looked like someone from Planet of the Apes. In Roseanne's defense, she looked like a character from Planet of the Apes. She looked like literally, like she was, when she said that, she meant literally she looked like one of the characters from Planet of the Apes.
Not the actual monkeys.
No, one of the, like from the OG Planet of the Apes,
Oh,
like one
okay,
of one of the apes from Planet of the Apes. Like she had like the hair and
Yeah.
everything, like and like low key, like whenever I saw the side by side, I was like, oh shit, whoa. But she thought she was Jewish, and she was doing fucking Ambien and smoking weed and drinking. Like she was fucking crazy. Like she did some crazy shit. I heard that show was great. It was like the highest rated show on TV when she was on it, like right away. But then it like died really quick. They like canceled.
They gave it a spinoff though. Like is a spinoff?
Yeah, but it died. It just
the spinoff's still going on.
still. Are you sure the Connors? Is it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
okay.
so.
I thought it was Dan Connor was the father America needed. I hope is what you meant to say.
Father American needed. No, American. I like it. Are we wrapping to watch tag? Cause I got.
Oh my
excited.
God! Fine, dude. We'll wrap. Guys, we're wrapping. Even though the conversation got really good, Creighton wants to abandon the podcast.
Like you said, you wanted to watch tag.
I do too, and we can. Okay, I have a controversial one for my last one.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's keep going for this fun.
Is it
having-
Danny Phantom?
Shut the fuck
That's
up.
a good show.
It's
you better
okay.
shut the fuck up.
My favorite shows, real quick, like
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then a bunch of shit. But like those two are firmly at the top. Parks and Rec, because I just like it, man. I don't know. I just Parks and Rec's like
How's that
to me.
controversial?
To me, it's the best fucking like sitcom / comedy
Is it
show
better
of all
than
time.
The Office to you?
Yes.
You are dead to
It's
me.
so better. It's not even close. The Office is great. I love The Office, but like nothing makes me laugh like Parks and Rec did. Friends is hilarious, has a bunch of great moments. How I Met Your Mother has insane storytelling. Like the writing of How I Met Your Mother is better, but like in terms of the show I'd rather sit down and watch that would make me fucking lose my shit laughing. From first season to last season, Parks and Rec knocks it out of the park. Every episode is uncontrollably good.
Look,
It's absurd.
I think
Charlie, you're getting real preachy with the spelling with this spelling shit, and I don't like it. Copenhagen,
Yeah.
I'll throw you.
you're
Okay, you want to
becoming
get
a
thrown?
grammar Nazi.
There's times where I think it's better than The Office, and there's times where I think The Office is better. Here's where The Office gets better. When you're watching The Office, the highs are so high in the moment that they're like incredible. But Parks and Rec, when you're watching it, it's just like every moment's high. Like it's so good the whole way through that you forget. Like you start to get used to it. Like watch The Office, but then go watch Parks and Rec, and Parks and Rec will make you fucking lose it. Like, bro, when Ron Swanson loses his shit and gets drunk, it's like, like that shit is fucking absurd. It's so nuts because he's always not that. Yeah, dog, but there's certain moments in The Office. I know. I
I
get
think
it.
The Office is better, just because like I feel like it definitely does the whole mockumentary thing, and like I don't like that the whole mockumentary thing was never explained for Parks and Rec. Like, why is there a documentary crew there? Who are they talking to in those?
Well, that's like kind of the thing. They frame it up to not be. It's being filmed like that, but it isn't really that. That's just how the show is being
I
filmed.
don't like it.
Well, you're weird. You don't like shit like that.
I like.
Kron, man, is always right. Shut up, Bumper. You
Thank
just
you.
love The Office.
Thank you, Bumper.
I'm not saying The Office is bad. Albert and I used to tear up at those sadder or more heartfelt moments. Oh, tear
See,
up. Tear
I've
up.
cried more at
Parks
The Office.
doesn't really have that other than towards the end.
Yeah.
Plus, Robert California, Chief.
Yeah, Robert
Robert California's
Charlie
hilarious.
has no idea about Robert
Yes,
California.
I do. I've seen that season. I told you I've seen all that. Like, I watched all that.
You said you skipped a bunch of it.
I skipped a bunch. I skipped, like, the whole final season, pretty much, and then watched the finale.
Then you're not a real Office fan. That's why you think the. That's why you think the.
I'm the fucking Lizard King.
Yeah, that's why you think the Parks and Recs is better. You've seen it all the way through.
I mean, sure, but, like,
You haven't seen The Office all the way through.
oh, my God. Listen, okay, hot take. Go ahead.
There we go. Hot take.
I could not watch it anymore. I
Actually,
actually overall
overall
like
it-
the show more when after Michael leaves. Really,
Ooh, that
Charlie,
is a
I
hot
left for a
take.
second, but I'm super drunk. Okay,
The,
fine.
the thing I like about The Office is
Because
after
Gabe.
Michael leaves, it becomes a different show, but it's not a bad show either. You know, and I get where you're coming from. Like, there's definitely those fans of the last two seasons, but I think people who love Michael and stuff just stop watching, and that's why it kind of.
For me, it was a problem when he left because I just the show stopped. I watched like 20 episodes after he left, and those last 10 I watched were just me hanging in so
Like,
hard,
wanting him to come
trying.
back?
No, not wanting him to come back, wanting to like the show, and I just couldn't. The heart was gone. Like I didn't feel the show anymore. Like and then I went back and I watched a few like of the last season. Like I would just kind of sprinkle in and find episodes and watch it, and I just couldn't. And then I watched the finale. I love the finale.
Yeah.
Like they did such a good job of making the finale not about anything with the new characters.
Yeah.
Where I just was like, yeah, cool. I didn't
When they
care about
brought
any of these
Michael
people.
back.
Yeah, and they brought Michael back for a second.
Like when they brought Michael back for a second, I was like, oh my god, they did it. Because Jim's like, Dwight, I can't be your best man. Your best man has to be older than you. It's true tradition. He's like, oh, like he's depressed and he's like, who's gonna be it? And then he turns around and he's like, Michael.
I can't believe you came.
And then
That's what she said.
Michael's first words are, that's what she said. And it was like, it's the best.
I didn't like the second half the first couple times, but after you watch the second half, you realize it's kind of a different show. And once you accept that, it becomes even better. I'm sure. One day I'll probably watch it and like it, but Parks and Rec never had that for me. Like, I like Parks and Rec from very beginning to very end. Amy Poehler, bro, Leslie Knope is the happiest. Like, I love her.
She's Lindsay.
I need Lindsay back in our lives.
Yeah.
She needs to be regularly in our lives as Leslie. We have a friend who is Leslie Knope. Like, we have a friend who legitimately is wholeheartedly 100% Leslie Knope, who we like need here. We
Would
need
you
in
have
our
wanted
town.
The Office and Parks and Rec to cross over?
No.
No? Really? Why not?
It just wouldn't work. It's not the same. It's not how that they don't. Like Jim and Andy, like Jim and any of those characters, sure, but the rest, it's just gonna be weird. I wouldn't have liked it.
Michael and Leslie.
No.
It would have been funny.
It would have been funny, but it would have been like, it would have been Office funny and not Parks funny. And I don't feel like Parks characters work in Office funny.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think. But see, bro, like this is why you need to see Psych. I know.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I'm only not. I know I should I would love it, but like I'm spite not watching it now
Oh.
because as good as both of those shows are, it's at least equal, in my opinion, better. Leslie Knope is Ron Swanson, Leslie Knope, fucking Andy Dwyer, Ben, whatever his last name is, Chris Traeger. Chris Traeger. Ann Perkins, literally my favorite human in the known universe.
And she's like, oh, I remember now why I like dating him.
Bro, that show, they just do. Watching Rob Lowe in that show and then watching West Wing is so weird because, like, I watch West Wing and he's so not Chris Traeger except for one scene. There's one scene where I was like, oh, whoever casted him saw this scene.
Yeah.
Like, there's one scene where he's like, his character is the speechwriter for the president. Or like the assistant speechwriter / a bunch of other shit in the White House, and he's awesome. And he's like he's like incredibly smart. Like his job is to be like a philosophical genius, and he kills it. Like it's so weird watching him there, and then like thinking of him as Chris Traeger. But there's a scene where somebody, I think it's CJ, who's played by Allison Janney, who I love her too. She's one of my favorite people, like in Hollywood. She's incredible. And she goes like something along the lines of, yeah, I didn't get to brush my teeth this morning. I had to run here. Like, I had to get here fast. And he was like, I have extra toothbrushes. Do you want to brush your teeth? And she's like, what? He says, I'm very serious about dental hygiene. And I was like, oh, my, whoa, there's Chris.
Like
there he
yeah.
is. And then it just cuts it off. And he's not that ever. It's like, what? Where the fuck did he come from? Like,
wait, so that's not in Parks and Rec? That's actually in...
That's in West Wing.
That... Oh, my God. That sounds like
It's
that would be
literally
in Parks
Chris
and Rec.
Traeger for like
It's
fucking
literally
10
Chris
seconds.
Traeger.
It's literally Chris Traeger. It's insane. Like it just becomes Chris. You're like, what the fuck? It's so good. It's so good.
I'm very serious about dental hygiene.
You would love the West
Have you
Wing
ever
Control.
seen-
It's a little campy. Like it's a little like it's a little too romantic. If like not like romantic like romance, but like romantic in like what they want
Romancing the idea of the presidency.
of the presidency.
Yeah.
But it's fucking incredible.
Have you seen...
The first watch 3 seasons?
Have you seen Thank You for Smoking?
No, never
It's
heard
got Chris Traeger in it, the guy who plays Harvey Dent in Batman in Dark Knight.
What about Rob Lowe and Tiger King?
And
Do we stream tomorrow? No, Control. We stream. We stream this show Monday through Thursday, and then I stream with my brother and my buddy Aleem
on Saturdays? And all that.
Saturdays, and then some weekdays. Just depend. We did today. We did Tuesday or Monday.
Tuesday,
Monday. It was Monday.
Monday.
Charlie, let's set up the chat box for next stream. What is this scuffedness? What? Let's set up.
What is this scuffedness?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, fuck. I think whoever was watching literally saw that scene. Streamlabs
like
chat. But I like. What do you mean? Next stream, let's talk movies. I got a lot to say. Okay, Control. I'll make sure you're there. I'll
What's
like
your
fucking.
top favorite movies? Like top 5 favorite.
Oh, we
movies?
can't do that.
We can't do it.
We'll do this.
What
I'm
do you-
saying my number 1, and that's it, and then we're done, and we'll pick it up next podcast, which will probably be Monday.
Okay.
My favorite movie of all time is Good Will Hunting.
My favorite movie all time is The Iron Giant.
Okay. Control, don't save it, but I don't think I can say it in a certain order. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Control. We'll definitely like discuss this. Oh, just one. Okay. Yeah. If you can give like the.
do one.
Do you have like a definitive? If you have a definitive, it'll be a lot easier.
Inception?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Inception's
Yeah.
definitely a good.
That's
A solid one for me as well. I have such a varied way of explaining these lists because I have lists.
Yeah.
It's just
I'm
so
the
hard
best
to.
at lists. Nobody makes lists.
I've
like
got
me.
lists. I've got the best list. No one's lists are better than mine. Who am I gonna raid, bro? Who am I gonna raid? Anybody? Is there anybody really who?
Interstellar. That's what he's trying to say, not Inception.
Oh, Interstellar
He said
too.
he's baked as fuck.
They're pretty easy to mess up.
The one of the viewers of the cuckoo's nest. One flew over the cuckoo. Oh, the one who. The one.
Okay,
who
we're gonna
flew-
raid. We're gonna
One
raid.
flew over the cuckoo's
We haven't rated
nest.
Nancy
Is that what
in
you're
a
trying
minute.
to say? 2%. That's actually a pretty good movie though. Did you watch Ratchet on Netflix, by the way?
No, I've never even heard of it.
No, I'm talking about. I'm asking 2% because that's
Oh.
canon to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Charlie, let's set up this up. Let's set up this up. Flint, let's do it, but let's do it when you're not drunk and can't type. And me and Creighton are about to watch a movie.
Well,
is
you
why I
fucked
say
up
that.
the title. That's why I couldn't read it 2%. He said the one who flew over the cuckoo's nest. It's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's
Flint, we're about to
Nest.
do something. I'm sorry. I'm totally down. I'll message you soon and we'll do it.
You should watch it. Can I DM you?
Creighton, have you seen Moulin Rouge or Across the Universe?
No.
Guys,
I haven't.
I love you. We love you so much. Creighton has to, he can only stay for so long for us to watch this movie and watch WandaVision before he has to go home. We're going to raid Nancy.
Rad.
I love you guys. Have a fantastic night, and we will pick this up. Flint, I will.
Monday.
Flint, DM me tomorrow so that I'll remember. Because my problem is I forget to DM you. Flint, you message me and I'll know.
Yeah.
Okay, we love you guys.
We'll see you next week.
Control, I'll
Everybody
message
have
you.
a good weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Definitely don't do anything Charlie would do. And there you go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.